It's time to take a closer look at some candidates on the campaign trail. Sachin Pilot has been facing a twin battle in Rajasthan. He must retain the Ajmer seat and simultaneously revive the Congress's fortunes after the drubbing in the recent assembly elections. Vasundhara trailed the party's state campaign chief as he travelled through the region.
He already has enough on his plate. For Congress young Turk Sachin Pilot, retaining his Ajmer seat may be a tough task. Up against anti-incumbency and reeling under the recent Congress drubbing in Rajasthan polls. But Pilot remains hungry for a fight.
Rajasthan PCC chief Sachin Pilot has had a hectic day. After campaigning for himself in the Ajmer Lok Sabha constituency, he has taken a brief stopover at the Lodi village out here, and he's right now having his lunch even as we speak. Mr. Pilot, wanted to ask you, you have been campaigning across the Ajmer Lok Sabha constituency. How has the campaigning been so far?
Well, I'm very satisfied. I think the work that we've done here, people have liked it, and people in this area prefer developmental agenda other than India's agenda. And I'm quite confident that with the support of the people, we'll win this seat with a bigger margin than we did last time.
Away from his lunch table, it is often a long day. Sachin Pilot making sure that voters in his constituency have their say.
Sachin Pilot has just concluded another of his local sabhas, the focus being on addressing smaller gatherings of people. Mr. Pilot, you were brought at the helm of affairs after the party's resounding defeat in assembly elections. Do you think you have been successful in trying to resurrect the party in Rajasthan?
Well, I think it's too soon to see results. I've been only here in this office for about 2.5 months. We've done our best in the short time available to gear up for the Lok Sabha polls. I think we have a good campaign, we have a good selection of candidates, and people have already started to move towards the Congress in the last 6-8 weeks. So our efforts are paying off, but the results will dictate how well we have worked. But I'm quite confident that the party workers, the voters are very keen on supporting the Congress party in the Lok Sabha elections, and I'm hoping to do much better than what all of you are predicting.
Mr. Pilot, you have been campaigning day in, day out at the local level. What's the sentiment that you're picking at the ground right now?
People at the grassroots level want development. They want someone to be there for them in their good times and bad times, to share their pains and sorrows and joys. So we have been there for these people, and I think it is the strength of our workers and our voters that makes us so confident. I'm one of those people who believes that you work hard and then the people will reward you for that hard work. All these combinations of caste and social engineering and propaganda and media blitz, I think is all there on paper. In reality, people expect their representative to be there for them and to develop a bond. It's not a mechanical relationship where they vote for you and you sign some papers and you work for them. You have to be there for them, spend time with them, and be a part of their whole life, and to be able to represent them in the true sense of the word.
But what does his constituency think about Sachin Pilot and the much touted Modi wave?
पहले भी ये यहाँ के मतलब बहन रह चुके, मंत्री भी बने, तो इन्होंने अपने एरिया के अंदर बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। हमारे यहाँ ऐसी कोई लहर नहीं है। हमारे तो पहले भी ये सांसद सचिन पायलट जी थे और भारी बहुमत से जीते थे। अब की बार भी 101% इन्हीं का जीतने का चांस है। अच्छा विकास करा रहे तो अच्छा ही है, ऐसा होना चाहिए जैसा जीतने वाला जैसा आदमी अच्छा है। सचिन पायलट जी अच्छे।
Pilot was brought in at the helm of Rajasthan Congress after the recent drubbing in assembly polls and given the task of reviving party's sagging fortunes.
Sachin Pilot is right now at another of his local sabhas trying to address a small gathering of people. Mr. Pilot is a pro, knows Rajasthan politics inside out, and the focus is on addressing smaller areas within the larger constituency and somehow trying to combat the prevailing anti-incumbency factor. With Mohanlal Jain, Vasundhara Raje at the Ajmer Lok Sabha constituency for Headlines Today.